Hello everyone, I am Gabrielle, Application Specialist at Mimaki.
And I'm still Ben.
Welcome to Mimaki's Technology Center. Today we look forward to presenting various workflows and solutions that combine Mimaki's leading technologies for print and cut with Chemica's award-winning heat transfer products. So without further ado, let's get started.
Hi, I'm Louis Jones with Mimaki USA. To make complex heat transfer designs with more colors, for example, you'll need a printer. Mimaki CJV line is an eco-solvent printer with a cutter incorporated, making it easy to print and cut your designs in one machine. Mimaki's core technologies will ensure that your printing has the highest quality and requires minimal supervision. Maps will avoid any banding, and the combination of NCU and NRS will make sure that your nozzles are not clogged and do not require any maintenance during the printing process. The continuous mark detection will make sure that even on long print runs, the print and the cut are perfectly aligned. The printer is equipped also with the zero margin technology, which allows you to fit more logos or designs in a limited space. This is great for cutting costs on the media. Remember that when you're using a printable vinyl, like the HotmarkPrint SIR 1795, there's no need to mirror your image. Now we're going to have Ben from Chemica come in and tell us more about this.
Thanks, Louis. Today we're using the Mimaki CJV 300 and printing on the 1795. The HotmarkPrint SIR and the other SIR products are specifically designed for sublimated polyester, dark colors, and textiles that are known to have unstable dye or pigment. This particular media and the other SIR media has an additional layer to apply some insurance and security that you are getting both the opacity that you want and limiting your chances for dye migration. This media comes in sizes from 15-inch wide up to 60-inch wide, and all of our rolls are 22 yards in length. As far as Chemica products go, the printable medias that are designed for sublimated garments, heavy dye garments, unsteady pigment garments. Chemica has two particular products, the HotmarkPrint SIR, the 1795, and the Best Print SIR, the 1723. The difference a little bit is in the construction and the core components. The HotmarkPrint is a PU film, while Best Print has a PVC base. So the PU, the 1795, will be a little bit thinner, a little bit brighter white, but still maintaining the design in order to assist with garments that are sublimated and you want the opacity. And then for the 1723, the Best Print SIR, because it's a little bit thicker, it tends to look and feel a little bit better on heavier garments or heavier textiles. So think a hat, a heavier sweatshirt, duffel bags, backpacks, that kind of heavier garment that has that kind of color. Best Print, it would be a great fit to reduce any kind of dye migration, to have an increase in opacity, but all have that heavier feel on it. All right, here we have our final printed design. Mimaki's crosscut will make the weeding process a lot easier and quicker on the details. With this particular one, the crest is a solid design, so this is already pretty simple to weed. But by process, you go ahead and weed the excess material away from your design. Be careful around small details if you need to. And let's get our mask ready here. You have two options really on the mask, but you don't need but a low or medium tack with these particular printable products. There's our design is masked for Mimaki Innovation Days. So let's go ahead and go over to the heat press and apply some of the prints that we have prepared. All right, again, we printed up some of our Global Innovation Day designs on the CJV 300. This is the 1795, the HotmarkPrint SIR. It's important to remember that this glue melts at a higher temperature, so when using these particular print medias and application, you got to make sure that your textile, that the garment can take the extra heat. These will apply at 320 degrees for 20 seconds. Let's go ahead and see what we get here. And you'll be able to peel this relatively quick, so I would go ahead and do it while it's warm slash still a little bit hot. But there we go, 1795 on a black, the 1795 on a black tri-blend shirt. Do an application to the base of some polyester basketball shorts. Oh, nice. And there we go. What a lot of decorators want on things that have been colored through sublimation is to make sure that they have complete opacity. It's great to have the dramatic color change and gradient in the garment, but when you do your decorating, you want to make sure that it completely blocks out the color. Again, we're going to keep it at 320 for 20 seconds. This is a Mimaki crest we'll put on there for Innovation Day. Go the 1795, and this one is the PU, so it's going to be a little bit brighter white and a little bit thinner. Here we are printing on the HotmarkPrint Revolution, the 1798, and it is our thin stretchable PU printer, printable with the universal low temp glue. This product has a semi-matte finish in a bit brighter a white finish to allow for some dynamic color with your designs. and the bond to its liner makes it very simple to work with, so weeding and masking for application is quite simple. The universal low temp adhesive on here is compatible with cotton, polyester, blended fabrics, acrylic fabrics, heat sensitive textiles, and even nylon. It's a perfect match with the Mimaki Eco-solvent and Solvent printers, and it's available in roll sizes from 15-inch up to 60-inch.
All right, and now that this image is print and cut and ready for application, we're going to move over and show you the weeding and masking process to get this ready for heat transfer to a t-shirt.
Now that we have our designs printed and cut, I just want to show you how easy and user-friendly this particular product is.
For this particular one, it's already been cut, so let's just show how easy it is to weed the extra material from the backing. And then we'll use a little bit smaller a design to show you how easily we can mask and lift the product and get it ready. Because of the bond from this printable film to the liner, you do not need a high tack tape. You actually need low, and probably medium is the maximum, because it's very easy to mask the artwork and remove the liner and have it ready for application. All right, let's get ready and apply our design. For this particular print media, what makes it unique is the universal low temperature glue that's on here. We don't have absolute instructions, but instead offer a recommended application range or combination of time and temperature. For this particular garment, though, let's go ahead and press it at the hottest recommended temperature, 285 degrees, for 5 seconds. We're going to go ahead and preheat the garment just a little bit in order to get some of the excess moisture out. Let's go ahead and place our artwork. Cover with the Teflon and apply at 285 for 5 seconds. With the Hotmark Print Revolution, you have the option of peeling hot or cold. I tend to normally wait until I can touch it comfortably and remove the mask.
All right, the first workflow we'll be showing is the simple cut and transfer workflow using our Hotmark Revolution and a CG cutter from Mimaki. I've already have one of our designs, our pre-cut designs here, and just want to give you an idea on how simple it is to cut and to weed and prepare the design for application. The Hotmark Revolution has the same adhesive layer as our Hotmark Print Revolution. And that universal low temp adhesive allows you to apply your design onto cotton, polyester, poly blends, acrylic garments, heat sensitive fabrics, and even nylon. Now that we have our design cut and weeded, this is ready to be applied. With this particular application, we're going to use our cut and weeded design and apply it to a youth basketball jersey that is 100% polyester. Just a reminder again that the Hotmark Revolution has the universal low temp adhesive on there and is compatible with cotton, polyester, poly blends, acrylic fabrics, heat sensitive fabrics, and nylon.
Outstanding for team gear, community events, fundraisers, athletic apparel.
Some of you may already have a printer without the cutting features that the CJV series has. In that case, you will have to add a CG cutter to your workflow to cut your designs after printing. This is done easily thanks to Mimaki's ID cut function, which allows you to read the cut marks to ensure accuracy. While most heat transfer solutions for wearable apparel use eco-solvent technologies, Mimaki is leading the market on UV road-to-road innovations. The recommended use for UV ink are more rigid, non-wearable items such as bags, backpacks, or hats.
If you have any questions about these applications, post them in the chat window. Also, stay tuned for the Q&A session where we'll be taking your questions live.